Hello, my friends on YouTube. Today is the 24th of October 2021. I actually was planning to speak further about slavery in the Middle East, and I also wanted, because Zig wanted to know more about Muhammad's life. I was planning that after that we'll talk about Muhammad's life. However, something happened in Saudi Arabia, precisely in the capital of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, and I think this is a very important event. On October 11th, Saudi Arabia uh, had a festival. It will continue until December 10th, of music and fashion and so on and so forth. The thing is, more than 750,000 people went to attend this event in person. I don't know how many people are watching on TV, but it is, the name of this video first is Islam confronted in its very root? And this because when I saw what's happening in Saudi Arabia, the place of the birth of Islam, and Islam and Muslims, traditional Muslims, they don't believe in music. They don't actually believe in. There was an issue about 7-8 years ago, I think, because there was a soccer game, and at this time the religious authority had more clause to speak, and they were saying, oh, this is against our religion, against our faith, against our morality, and that's a soccer game. Why is that so much causing so much pain like this? And because according to Islam, a man should not show his knee, because his knee is considered part of his private area. From the knee to the belly button, a man should be covered. And of course they are wearing shirts, so the belly button is not showing. However, the short does not cover the knee, and therefore they are sexual stimulation for women. And I really don't know, for the people who like soccer, if your team, men or women, I don't care. I don't know how many of you, when you watch a soccer game, looking at the knee of the young man or the young woman who is playing soccer. It is really, it indicates sickness of the mind. This is how I see it. Anyway, now we see that this event happening in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, and because I predicted that, I said that in my previous video, that hijab will be optional for women, and it happened. And movie theaters were forbidden before. Now they have movie theaters. Music were forbidden before. So now we see a new trend, that the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is opening the country slowly but surely. In my opinion, deep in his mind and in his heart, he knows that this Islam is preventing. I don't want to say the words because they will take the video down, but you know what I mean. This Islam, we have to change a little by little. And I said before, he cannot make a sharp turn, because if he makes a sharp turn, he will make it by himself on his own, and the whole country will go against him. However, he made a plan. And if you remember, a few years ago, he took the financier, the billionaires of Saudi Arabia, imprisoned them in a hotel, and he stripped them of their wealth. At this time, I thought this is wrong. But actually, these are the people with the money who are like the deep state in Saudi Arabia, financing these crazy, fanatic people who are saying, the woman cannot drive, the woman cannot go out by herself, the woman cannot travel by herself, no music because it's against the religion, no sport because it's against the religion, no this. So they are keeping the people like in a prison. And the deep state is supplying the money to these religious fanatic, and the people are the victim of this. So when he imprisoned these people, and when I heard about the killing of the journalist Jamal Khashoggi, I was disturbed. But now I can see why these things are happening. You cannot really reform the country when you have bunch of barbaric in the media taking control of the media, telling people lies, and they tell them it's our religion. Even if it's our religion, explain to us why music is wrong. It's just because the religion says so. Yes, but it relaxes some people. What's wrong with it? No, the religion said you have to follow. That's it. Obey, or else. So in a way, he stripped the power of these people first, and then he's taking steps toward modernization of the country. And the reason, I think, because he has no choice too. Nowadays, especially I live in America, here in America, most of the new cars now are electric. People are moving away from the gasoline, from the petrol. Most of the Gulf region area, their economy is based on selling oil. United Arab Emirates recognize that oil will not be forever. Even if they have oil forever, the consumption of oil will diminish. People will find other sources of energy, specifically when you have countries twisting the arm of the buyer. To give you oil, you have to let us send Islamic missionary to your country, and they will spread our message, but you cannot send missionary to us. So United Arab Emirates came to the recognition that this trend will not continue far. So they modernized their country. And then the neighboring country, they see that this is actually making this United Arab Emirates wealthier, more respected. So they want to change. One of them is the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. Now, when he allowed a festival like that to take place, if he didn't declose the people of religious authority who dictated to everybody what to do, they could have killed him. They would get rid of him easily. By the way, the security of the Crown Prince, the security company is not a Saudi people. It's not made of Saudi people. It's actually a company from the United States of America, because he does not trust the Saudi people to protect him, because he knows one of his guards, if it's Saudi fanatic, Muslim fanatic, he would kill him. he would shoot him while in the car by themselves. He will kill him. So he depends on American security. Why? Because these people they believe that what he is doing is against Islam, and therefore he should be eliminated. So he cannot he cannot stand up and say, look, the thoughts that came to us 1400 years ago, it's all nonsense. He cannot say that. But he can move, like, I don't know, I'm just giving an example, 1 or 2 degrees off that ideology at the time. And with that, he is taking the public and the public opinion with him. And Saudi Arabia is the place of the birth of Islam. And if Saudi Arabia, the root of Islam, start to turn away, step by step, a degree by degree, far away from this ideology, far away from this thought, Egypt will be next. The rest of the Islamic countries will follow. So this is, in a way, I'm going to put the links. One of the festival, hardly any talking, but also unknown people, Muslim people, are, in a way, you can, it's in English, so I don't know, the person has an accent, probably he's from Pakistan or so. They express frustration that this is not Islam, we are deviating from Islam, we are stepping away from Islam. Yes, yes, yes. And in my opinion, this is good, because the country will advance. If you don't believe me, forget about what I say, but go and see all the Muslim countries. How far did they go economically, socially, and so on and so forth? If it were not for the oil in the Gulf region, if they did not find oil, if the Islamic country did not have oil, without exception, all of them would be similar to Somalia. Without exception. So really, when you see the Saudis or the Kuwaitis or have cars and they have wealth, this is because of the oil. But again, they realize that the oil will not continue for long. And therefore, there has to be another way to improve their economy. Now, when you look at the map to see Saudi Arabia, for those who don't know, the whole Red Sea, they have a border, the west side of Saudi Arabia is on the Red Sea. And the Red Sea is very well known for its coral and all the beauty under the sea there. And this can be developed to be a touristic area. Now, when you have a tourist who is coming to go under the sea to see the beauty of what's there, a woman will not be wearing a burqa and veil and that plastic bag they put it on top to go and swim under the sea. She has to have a swimming suit and probably a bikini. Okay, a man, he is not going to wear a 3-piece suit and go diving. He will wear a swimming suit. So I make another prediction that within 3 years at the most, that west of Saudi Arabia by the Red Sea, it will become a resort touristic area, and people from all over the world will be going there to dive, to swim, to enjoy. And Saudi Arabia then, that uh, Saudi people will also join, and Saudi men and women will be wearing swimming suit at the sea. They used to call it, when these people had some power, called the religious authority, uh, burkini is a bikini but with burqa for the woman to. It's going. A woman wants to enjoy swimming and the water. There's nothing called burkini. You go to swim. You swim with the minimum clothing. Really. People cannot control themselves, and they get excited because they see a woman's skin. That's your problem. Control yourself. Control yourself. That idea of, because I see a woman, even if I see a naked woman, that's really, if I get excited, that's my problem. That's not the woman's problem. And if vice versa, if a woman sees a man, masculine man and strong, and if she gets excited, that is her problem. She is to control herself. So it runs both ways. Okay, I heard many prominent Islamic preacher saying, "Oh, this is wrong because our religion says this." No, you ought to control yourself. All right, you don't control others. You don't limit my freedom because you get excited. Oh, I'm not really like this masculine guy and big muscles or so. To attract women or to get them excited. But what if there is a young man who is masculine and big muscles and stuff like that, and you tell him, "Oh, you can't wear shorts because your legs are so masculine and tempting to the No, I'm sorry. Tempting to the women, that's their problem. And if a man is tempted because the woman is beautiful, that's his problem. We ought to control ourselves, not others. Because I am out of control, then I tell the woman, "You must cover up so I don't get excited. People don't see that I'm weak." That's what it boils down to. A weak man cannot control himself, so he tries to control the woman. And it will also be, it's like women have sexual desire too. Okay, what if a woman is excited because she sees a strong man? That's her problem. She ought to control herself. She cannot say to this man, "Wear a long trousers or long pants so I don't get excited." No, I'm sorry. So with what's happening today, especially in Saudi Arabia, this is a direct confrontation to the teaching and the ideology that came to us 1400 years ago. And I make a prediction that within 3 years, mark my words, within 3 years' time, Saudi Arabia will start to have a resort area by the Red Sea. Men and women will wear swimming suit, and all that nonsense that came to us 1400 years ago, it will be forgotten. And I hope so. I hope for it. Okay, let's be liberated from the disease that came to us 1400 years ago. We thank you very much, and we hope to hear from you.